Alright guys, so in this video I'm gonna tell you about the ranking of jungler in HOK right now. And first of all, I'm gonna rate the jungler by using three things. One is that the jungler must have a lifesteal, passive or skill. Second is mobility, and third is control. If it's crowd control, then it's better lah. So okay, stop wasting time, let's go. The first one, I'll definitely go for Ying. Yeah, Ying is so OP in this season right now because maybe they released the new skin. For Ying, the passive is OP enough, okay? Her first passive is that she can get shield while she's using her first passive lah. And the second passive is that she can get life steal, which just hit our 1 point just now, the life steal. And the third passive is a super long range attack, so that she can just somehow consume, like lower down their opponent health a bit. So right now let's go to Ying first skill, which is a control stun skill. You can just fly off your enemy, then you can stun them. Sometimes you can use it to save your teammates while they are getting attacked by the opponent. And the second skill is a charge attack. And the third skill, which is the ulti, is a crowd control skill. So you can just like control a bunch of your opponent and kill them all. And Ying is not squishy actually. You might think that Ying may be a squishy hero, but not. Because Ying is using skill to deal damage. You don't actually use your normal attack to deal damage unless like maybe you are Wukong. No, Ying is using her passive only for the normal attack lah. So Ying is tanky plus enough mobility, life steal, so that's why Ying is the top. I put it the first S tier. Okay, so let's go Wukong S tier also. Okay, so Wukong first skill is so OP, man. Just if you know how to play Wukong, you're gonna know that Wukong first skill can immune to all skill, all control. So like you can even dodge Daji's second skill. And the passive of Wukong is quite interesting that he got a high chance to get crit damage. And Wukong's second skill is a mobility skill. He can just jump away. Not just only the indicator show, Wukong can jump from his teammate or even from his enemy, like the dodge, the pole jump they called it as, okay, the pole jump. And the third skill of Wukong is a crowd control, just like Ying, but Wukong doesn't like dash. Wukong only bam the floor of it. So Wukong, he's a bit squishy lah, not gonna lie, because you can't buy any defense equipment with him because you have to do all attack man, the assassin pathway. But apparently he still can be the S tier because if you know how to play Wukong and you utilize it, and it is quite easy to learn. Like it's not like Jing or like Pei, you have to learn it a lot. Wukong is just a simple hero. Okay, so the third one, Lamb. Sorry bro, A tier. Yeah, I saw a lot of people using Lamb, like crushing the opponent, but it actually depends on your timing, because if you don't have a good timing while you're in a team fight, you're gonna get demolished instantly, okay? The first skill of Lamb is okay, I think. He can become a shark. And the second skill of Lamb is the most important thing. He still got a life steal, okay? If your second skill hit a lot of people, a lot of target, then you're gonna get damn lot of life steal. So that's why Lamb have so high durability. And the third one, which is still the crowd control. So you might notice that I'm putting the S or A tier hero with the crowd control skill. Yeah, because as a jungler, you are the first one to start the team fight. If you are not starting it, then who's gonna start it? So having a crowd control is so important for a jungler. And apparently Lamb still got it. You can also push your enemy from the tower to your teammate so that your teammate can just crush him, can just demolish him, okay? So I'm gonna go for A tier only. Okay, Dian Wei, hell yeah, S tier. Dian Wei, sure S tier. If you are playing in a lower tier or even in a Grandmaster, like if your Dian Wei leading 1,000 gold, he's gonna crush all your opponent. So let's introduce Dian Wei's skill. His first skill is also similar like Wukong first skill, clean up lah, a purify skill. You can just immune to all control, all debuff. He can just become like a brand new people. He can also get movement speed buff and an enhanced attack, also plus the mobility. So the first skill is quite important, so don't waste it. And the second skill, life steal, okay? Life steal, he just bang the floor and he get life steal attack. And the third skill, which he uses an axe to chop his one target, okay? Why am I putting Dian Wei as an S tier instead of A tier only? Because Dian Wei is so easy to learn, okay? It's way more easier than Wukong. Wukong, you still have to learn about the pole jump. Like Dian Wei, no, okay? You just have to crush, you just have to attack. You have what skill, you just do it. You can literally use it from bronze to master or even grandmaster ranking, okay? So Dian Wei, highly recommend for the newbie. Okay, Zilong. I'll let it become the A or S tier. Okay, because Zilong first skill is a mobility skill and plus enhanced attack. His second skill is a life steal, okay, good enough. And the third skill is a crowd control, but not big enough. Yeah, you have to hit the center point of Zilong ulti so that you can like stun your enemy, fly them up, or punch them up, okay. And Zilong, his passive is quite interesting. If you have lower health point, you got higher defense. So you literally have to fight back every time. If you are running away, there's no point, okay? But just fight back. Okay, go, Xuan Ce. Okay, Xuan Ce is definitely the king. Okay, I know that Xuan Ce is not that popular, but you must try to learn it, okay? Okay, Xuan Ce passive is quite interesting. He can get defense buff, okay? Like just defense buff, but he can stack up to 10 passive, okay? So if you are getting into a team match, team fight, just build up your passive first. And he's so tanky with the passive. Plus that if you are playing a jungler, you just buy the axe, the purple axe, which get more health point by killing monster instead of the red sword. So it made that the Xuan Ce is so tanky. Tanky like, I think it's way more tankier than Dian Wei okay? And the first skill of Xuan Ce, mobility plus control skill, okay? So it's okay. And the second skill is just okay it doesn't deal a lot, but it can still deal some damage. Plus the third skill, the ulti, okay? The Xuan Ce ulti is the most important, so that's why I'm putting him as an S tier, okay? It is because that Xuan Ce ulti become a boat okay? He just ride a boat and can go anywhere, like so fast, faster than teleporting, I think. So if you are using Xuan Ce, definitely you can support your teammate. Like for example, during the early stage, the first round of cleaning up the monster, you will definitely end up in the farm lane. If you support the farm lane, then you notice that, wow, my clash lane is burning up, okay? It's burning in clash lane. So you can just use your ulti to just go to clash lane, okay? Then after that, if you went to clash lane, you have no more boat you have no more ulti so you can just use a teleport to go support the mid lane So that's why Xuan Ce have so high mobility, okay? Okay, so right now Augran. Yeah, I know that Augran is the most popular jungler right now, I think. Yeah, but he's strong enough. He got chopping effect, he got life steal. The chopping effect, he have super high mobility. He can ignore all of the obstacle by using his first skill, but there's one disadvantage, like one big thing that I won't let Augran become the S tier. It is because that he's always getting banned in ranked match. I've played for 10 matches. Out of 10 matches, 8 of the matches Augran is getting banned. So if you know how to play Augran, but he's getting banned, no matter he's getting banned by opponent or even by your teammate, you still can't play it. So that's why Augran is, yeah, he's between okay? He's between the S or A tier. If you can't use it, he's not even a D tier, okay? So right now, Nakoruru A tier. Okay, Nakoruru passive is quite interesting. Yeah, Nakoruru passive, he can deal damage by according to the percentage. Like he doesn't do damage like a fixed number of damage, not like 1,000 or 2,000. No, he's dealing damage according to percentage. So he can just crush anyone. Okay, if you use Nakoruru like perfectly, you snowball the entire match. You just keep on killing. You just keep on crushing on your opponent. Yeah, she can be the good one, but apparently she's so squishy. Yeah, she's squishy. Not gonna lie. So that's why Nakoruru only can be at the A tier lah. Okay, Kaiser. I used to really like to play Kaiser lah. The first skill is a long range damage, I think, boomerang, and also got some life steal. The second skill is a movement skill somehow, but it's too short, I think. It's shorter than Dian Wei lah. Okay, it's too short. Okay, the second skill. And the third skill, wow, so handsome, so nice. He can become a monster lah. He can just crush anyone. But if you are the opponent, whenever you saw Kaiser use his ulti, what you gonna do? You're just gonna run away, right? So that's why Kaiser is always getting play. Yeah, always getting play. Always getting annoyed lah, okay? Annoyed by the opponent. If your opponent saw that, okay, Kaiser is coming, Kaiser is using his ulti, sure they're gonna run, right? But like if you are facing the same situation, you're sure gonna run, okay? So, and the ulti of Kaiser is quite long. Maybe during the late stage is 10 seconds, but apparently it's also too long, okay? Okay, so right now, Martial Genius. I'll let her become the A tier lah, okay? Her skill is quite hard to learn, not gonna lie. I just played it yesterday and I found out that her skill is quite complicated. If you are a newbie, you don't really know how to use her combo. But if you are a pro, yeah, you can deal a lot of damage with her, but she's also quite squishy. You can only use it as an assassin. You can't use it as a warrior. Yeah, a clash, a warrior. No. You can use her as an assassin only. So that's why lah. That's why he's gonna be an 80. Okay, Musashi. Musashi is quite similar like Kaiser lah. Okay, both of their ulti is so pro enough that making other people run away. The interesting thing about Musashi is that he can reduce the cooldown time of his skill by using his enhanced attack. Okay, Musashi is quite tanky, not gonna lie. You can play two pathway, the all attack or the tank or the mid, but you still have to worry about his ulti. If you use your ulti, yeah, you're a pro, but if you don't have your ulti, no, you're just getting killed, okay? You can't do anything. It is the skill problem lah. It's not a problem, okay? Or maybe if you are like me, Josh, the pro Musashi player, then sure it's gonna be fine lah. Okay. Li Xin, where grandmaster they call him as. Okay, Li Xin. If you are playing Li Xin as a jungler, use the dark form. Don't use the bright form. Don't use the yellow form. Use the red form, the dark form. Okay. His first skill, running away, healing, recovering. Yeah, quite good. His second skill, just somehow just slow down his opponent. And the third skill is so similar like Wukong third skill, a circle crowd control. But if you don't have good economy, or maybe your early stage is like shit, your teammate doesn't support you, then it's hard to play. You're gonna deal no damage at all. Maybe you can try to steal the opponent crystal, steal their tower, like destroy their tower quietly. And he's not that squishy, okay? He's not as squishy. If you buy one tank equipment, then he's not as squishy, but you still have to think about it because Augran is not that pro in this season. But in the China version, they enhance it, they buff him, okay? The Li Xin can use his normal attack, auto normal attack while using his first skill. So maybe you guys that like to play Li Xin as a jungler, wait for the next season or the next update that Lee Sin getting a buff. Okay, so Kong Ming, Kong Ming I put him as the S or A tier lah, because Kong Ming, he depends on economy, teammate, because he's a squishy ma. Okay, no way you are saying that Kong Ming is a tank. Okay, Kong Ming is a squishy. His first skill no control, his second skill no control, his third skill also no control. He's dealing magical damage, and apparently no one's gonna buy the magical defense in the early stage or the mid stage. All of us will only buy the magical damage during the late stage because we still have to buy the main equipment for our hero. So that's why Kong Ming is so pro, so OP in the early and mid stage. Okay, so right now let's go to the Maskman. Yeah, B tier. Enough, but not strong. The most interesting about the Maskman is that he can be invincible, like your opponent can't see you, so that you can kill the opponent carry. But in the early and mid stage, he's quite OP, but in the late stage, sorry bro, the opponent carry, the opponent marksman, the opponent mid lane, they all already buy the defense equipment, so no way you're gonna one-shot them. If you don't one-shot them, you're just gonna get killed. So that's why Maskman on the B tier lah. Okay, Sima Yi, B tier also. Yeah, you might ask that why Kong Ming can be S or A tier, but Sima Yi also only can be the B tier. Yeah, okay. Sima Yi, you have to care about your passive. If you don't have enough the mana, the red mana, his mana is not like the normal mana. His mana is a red mana, so you have to accumulate, you have to collect or store it for your team fight. If you don't store it and in your team fight, you suddenly notice that why my skill is in a blue sign, like in a blue form, and you can't release your skill. He also doesn't have any control skill. His only interesting part is that he got a super long range ulti. You can just fly to your opponent's face. But if you fly to your opponent's face alone, you're gonna get killed also. Yeah. Okay, Fei, B tier. The most interesting about Fei is that he can execute. He can just chop his enemy, and he also have a super high mobility. Like he can run over any obstacle. He can just fly to your face and kill you. But he's also quite squishy lah, not gonna lie. Okay, right now it's Meng Ki. Sorry, C tier. Meng Ki is tanky, yeah. He's dealing magical plus physical damage. He's doing all kind of damage lah, yeah. But just like I say, economy is so important to all jungler, and especially for him, because if you doesn't buy the attack speed, the lightning sword, you can't attack so fast, and then you can't kill your enemy. So that's why I'm putting him as a C tier. Okay, Liu Bei, B tier. Enough, because Liu Bei's skill is quite okay. His first skill and second skill is like a pump shotgun, yeah. And his ulti is a shield, like the shield lah, okay. He get a lot of shield. So he's quite tanky, yeah, he's not bad. He have tank, he have attack, but apparently he only got one control skill, yeah, the second, so that's why I don't put him as the S tier or the A tier. Okay, right now, Chicha. She's not a formal jungler, like, yeah. If you pro at playing Chicha, go for it, just play her as a jungler. But if you are not, just play her as a clash lane or a farm lane, yeah. Okay, Agudo, same like Meng Ki lah. Both of them are tank, but Agudo have a very big problem is that he doesn't have control skill, yeah. His first skill is just summoning some monster, second skill is rolling, and the third skill is that you release your bear to your opponent's heads, so that it doesn't have a good control skill, like he doesn't even have a control skill, yeah. Okay, so I'm putting him as a C tier. So right now, Ukyo, assassin. His first skill, double mobility, double dash. His second skill, only a stun, but only at the the ending of the indicator show. And his third skill, okay, life steal. Yeah, you might, it seems good, right? But sorry, no. He's dealing damage only with skill, okay? If he doesn't have skill, he's doing nothing. He can't use his normal attack lah, okay? And he's getting a lot of debuff since the opening of HOK. So I don't recommend him. Please don't. Okay, right now. Anthena. Okay, Anthena. Please don't try. Yeah, man, Anthena, her passive is quite interesting. He can just revive everywhere. Like everywhere, okay? She's flying. She's an angel. But you have to think about his skill lah. His skill is too old. Maybe they have to rework him. Yeah, maybe you saw someone play her like so pro, but no, don't try. It's too hard to learn, okay? Arke, flexing. Arke, yeah. I used to play with Arke as my teammate before. Oh my god, she's crushing everywhere. Her passive is quite interesting lah. Okay? She can deal crit damage whenever she attacks the opponent back. Okay? Interesting, right? So she doesn't have control skill, but if you know how to play her, you can just kill your opponent carry a lot of times. Lyrics, please don't. I think you never saw someone playing Lyrics as Liu Bei as a pro lah. Maybe in before God, but right now in the competition or what, you don't saw the professional player choose him because he got debuffed too much. Okay, he used to be a very strong jungler, but he get debuffed too much. Like if you are playing Liu Bei, you really need super high economy. Death Whisper is a free hero lah. If you sign in for 2 days, oh, that's okay. But she doesn't have any control skill. She's worse than Liu Bei, okay, actually. Because Liu Bei first skill somehow still control, like stun the opponent, but Death Whisper have no control skill at all. If you are playing Death Whisper, sure you need a roamer, which is like Lianpo or Mozi, so that your roamer can stun your opponent, so that you can just go inside and kill them all. But if you are playing alone like me, don't try it. Your teammate won't help you. Okay. So right now, Xuan Ce. Yeah, Xuan Ce used to be a pro. His first skill is a mobility, a dash. His second skill drags the opponent, but if you are playing Xuan Ce and you're fighting against a tank, sorry, you're not gonna fight with him, okay? The tank will somehow run away. Like, the tank sure won't kill you, you just can't kill the tank. Okay, Miyue, okay, C tier. Her first skill is a flying crowd and you can teleport to there. You can just keep annoying your opponent, but if you don't have high enough of economy, your skill doesn't deal any damage. But if you are playing her as a clash lane, I'll definitely let her become the A or S tier. Because Miyue in clash lane is so OP, Miyue can kill the opponent. After killing the opponent, she can just invade the jungle. So if you are playing Miyue as a clash lane, definitely go for S tier, okay? S or A tier, because she is too OP, okay? She is too OP in the clash lane, but not in the jungle lane. So right now, what is 5 of this? Hell yeah, flexing, man. Okay, let's talk about Ying. Yeah, you saw a lot of those super pro Ying playing in HOK. She can demolish all of them. She can turning the types. She can kill the opponent. She can just one-shot the opponent carry. But it's hard to learn. For Pei is also the same. You have double form, you have the tiger form, the human form. You can do long range damage, you can do close range damage, but you have to learn. For Luna, you can learn her, okay? Because it depends on your brain. Like for me, I can't play Luna at all. The hero I put in the flexing zone is hard to learn. Maybe if you are pro, you can go try it out, but I won't recommend them. Okay, so Hansing, too squishy. you have to buy all attack equipment, but you can't buy any defense equipment, so you can just only run into the team fight and just run out, run into it, in and out, in and out. If you don't have the good timing, whenever you run into the team fight, you're just gonna get demolished, like boom, vaporize. And for the Yao, yeah, Yao is just similar like Hansing, but he's better. Yao have tanky equipment, you can buy some tanky equipment. If you like this kind of video, subscribe. Let's hit 100 subscribers faster, okay? I wanna give out the Honor Plus. Okay, bye bye.